You getting somewhere? Maybe, possibly. Oh, it's gonna do this to me, you son of a bitch. There we go. What in the hell? Alright, everybody there. Trying to get it rotated, but it doesn't want to let me rotate, so we're gonna probably have to do a vertical, which I didn't want to. Tried to set it up horizontal, but YouTube's being YouTube. Maybe. I don't know if my phone will fit in this thing horizontal, or vertical, I mean. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Maybe, possibly. What's up, everybody? Justin, Delaney, Budget Guy. How are we doing today? Is everybody having a good day? Justin can't stay long. Uh-oh. Busy day, huh? Let's see here. Just getting her configured here, fellers. I'll be right with you. Nobody wants to see that. Eek. Yeah, that's better. Oh, you're going to visit Kenman. That's awesome. I remember you said you might go up to the Twin Cities or so. What do you guys got planned up there? Anything special? Or are you just going to go up and meet and pay a visit? Crack open the old Iowa water now that I'm home from work. Well, I don't know what. It's freaking hot in here. Hold on one second. All right, for some reason the air conditioner's not running at full speed, but we'll see what happens. How do I feel about 10CR? I've got a 10CR. It's actually not too bad. I haven't had any problems with it. That Trevisa Equo 04 or whatever that I got is 10CR. Melody Shorts Music, how's it going? You're a new name? From the Philippines, look at that. Homer! How we doing, Homer Feltus? Knives are live. Hey, how's it going? Good to see ya. Here, we got a little something else to view other than just me on the table. Some of my nicer knives. Like I said, I planned on this being horizontal, but now YouTube wants to be a pain in my ass, so it's not perfect, but we'll make her happen. We'll make it work. Here, we'll rotate to match. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Justin. Hit that like button. Do you play chap chap with those? I don't know about chap chap, but they're kind of fun to flip and play with. This is the Migron Arma 2. Picked it up not that long ago. I think I got it in last week. Big old beast of a knife. Big thick edge. Big thick blade. Thick everything. It's just a thick knife. I got this little knife my wife got me on Temu that literally fits within the blade. That's a freaking wide ass blade, thick blade. It's Blake. Yeah, you can get a shout out. Hi, it's Blake. Ian Laskowski. When does the couch auction begin? Fart in your hand, give it a sniff. You can have a switchblade. Yes, you can have a switchblade in the US depending on what state you're in. Here's one of my favorites of mine. It's actually a budget knife, but it's just a nice little carry knife. But yeah, depending on your state, some places it's okay, some places it's not. Yep, we got all sorts of random folks here popping in. That's product review. Casually ignore my question. Hey Greg, how's it going? Land of the free Mateus. Yes, free Mateus. That way he can carry a switchblade. He or she or it or whatever. I don't know if you guys saw my video, but I recently unboxed the newest Going Gear box. And came with this nice WE wrecker. I like those scales, that nice little gold shine. When I pulled it out, I had this side up, and I was like, okay, it's cool. It's a black WE knife. And then I flipped it, and I was like, wow, that's not what I expected. But got a nice blade to it. That sharpening choil on there is wicked. You'll get quite a few sharpenings out of that before you hit where it thickens out. Illinois, you got to have an FOID card. Yeah, we here in Iowa, we used to have a concealed carry card, and it in the last like 2 years they took that out. So now you can pretty much carry whatever you want, whenever you want, as long as you're not a felon. So I'm not gonna bitch about that. Thomas McDonald, how's it going? Unfortunately, though, with that rule, now people that really should not carry knives sometimes do carry knives. Or actually, less the knives, but more the guns. People, there's some real idiots I know that just think they can carry anything they want. Yeah, Delaney, it's got kind of an interesting... There is a nice spot you can choke up right there. But you really got to be careful because, yeah, if you slide forward, that sucker's going to cut the crap out of your finger. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things, Homer. I carry sometimes. Usually I don't anymore. I've got a few pew-pews upstairs. A couple 9mm that I don't know. Came less convenient to carry them. What would you want to trade me there, Mr. Eddie? How's it going, buddy? It is a pretty nice knife. I don't know, I just got it. I don't know how willing I'll be to trade it. I don't have a WE knife until this one. I kind of like the idea of having something of every brand. Yeah, I'm still building my little collection of brands, so it's kind of that one's new to me, so we'll see. Yep, I keep my FFL, or I mean my CCW just it makes it easier if I decide to buy something, and I don't know. It's peace of mind for me to keep it. That way I can go around during hunting season, have a gun in my truck, and not have to worry about unloading it and all that shit. Yeah, you don't need a CCW there, Mr. Eddie. We know better. Oh, part of today's live, I got a package from none other than the Jimmy Crow. He sent me some knives that he said he wanted me to give away. He said I offered to buy one. I offered to buy multiple. I said, "Hey, let me compensate you," and he said, "No, no, no, absolutely not." So we made a deal, and he said, "I'll tell you what, I'll send you three. You give away two. You keep one." And I said, "Well, but I want to compensate you, and you won't let me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away two of the ones he sent me, and then I'm going to give away two of my own knives as well, just to match it. That way, I'm kind of doing it for the community and doing what I can, you know." Tennessee, you don't have to have CCW. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to have it, but I don't know. It's a peace of mind, especially when I'm out hunting and stuff. I don't want to have to worry about, having a round in my gun and getting pulled over or whatever. Eggy YT, interesting. Two Kaisers want to trade Phoenix, Hyper, and LMAX. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is my first Wii, man. That's my first of a premium, so I think it'll be a while before I'm ready to part with this one, but we'll see. Keep me in mind. Eggy, if you don't have something like legible to say, then you'll just be booted. I don't really care, but just throwing that out there. Everybody wants their 5 seconds of fame. Oh yeah, if I decide to part with it, I'll keep you in mind. Don't worry, Mr. Eddie. This was the Max Ace, I always say Max Ace because it's the Giant Mouse Ace, but it's the Iona and V2. It's MagnaCut. MC did a video on this a while back, but it actually came in a Going Gear box a couple months ago. Really nice knife. I was very thoroughly impressed with it. It runs on washers, but it flips like it's freaking. It flips like it's on bearings. Like it's crazy, and it's got some of the grippiest micarta that I've ever handled. Got really nice little small jimps, but they're super grippy, and the lock bar is just set in there just right that your thumb just slides right into it. No issue getting to it. If you're looking for something from Giant Mouse, and you got about $200 to spend, this is a nice one. Absolutely. I think I brought this one out last time. This is the Clairvoyant with the White Mountain Knives titanium frag scales. I believe these are still available. I think they are $75 unless they dropped them. They were originally like $255. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Thomas, like I said, I got that in the latest Going Gear EDC Club premium box, and yeah, I'm kind of infatuated with it. The way the light comes off that gold and just pops is awesome. And it's just a unique blade profile. Like it's big old warny, sheep's footy thing. It's sharp. I don't really care what blade profiles are called. All I care is whether I like them or not. There's a million names for every one of them, it seems. This is the Ray Laconico Kaiser Gemini. It's got the Rafir scales on it. I like this one as well. I love the action on the Gemini. If you've never handled one, I mean, there's no failing this thing. I mean, you just barely put any pressure and the detent's just tuned beautifully. It just pops and then it just falls shut again. It's great. I love it. Oh, let's see. Oh, we're up to 7 people now. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 more in. Yeah. Makes you a little warny. I don't know how many people have handled the Militaw, but of course it's just turning into a legend in its own right. Everybody loves this knife, it seems. I don't have any of the crazy premium versions or anything, but boy, it's just the action on it, it just literally just wants to just drop. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that WE does have a wicked blade shape. It's kind of interesting. It's, like I said, it's just kind of a in between, but it's very utility. It's got a nice little thumb spot here. You got that big belly there in the back. You can choke up real nice, and actually that thumb flipper. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that thumb flipper makes a nice little grab point for your fingers if you want to do a draw cut with that. Max Ace Samurai. Yeah, I've seen those. Those are interesting knives. This Militaw I got. This was, I think I got it on White Mountain for like 125. It wasn't a bad deal at all. I wasn't gonna complain. They're still available. You just got to find them here and there. They come in and out of stock. You just got to keep your eyes open. But yeah, this baby here. I mean, this has been my pride and joy for the last week or so because it's just. I mean, there's nothing you can say about it other than it's a chunk, and it's just it's a beauty. I've been wanting these since they came out. Now I just got to wait till the Geddon gets back into stock and I can afford it. Hey, Kenman! Dan Kenman has arrived. What's up, buddy? I hear Justin's going to come be paying you a little visit this weekend. Sounds like that'll be a good time. Concept Colibri Tech? Oh, yeah. I guess I haven't seen that one. Not too often you see a blade like that, though. It's nice. Yeah, the Miguron Eddie, it's a hell of a knife. It's beefy. It's thick. I don't even know if I could keep my pants up if I carried that in my pocket very often. Yeah, budget guy, I'm right with you. I don't like this. This knife will probably rarely ever get carried for me. It's more of a safe queen and enjoy. This will be I carry it on a dressy day or something like that. All of these are well over $100 except for this. This OTF is $99. That's the SOS OTF, and for 99 bucks, it's hard to beat. But yeah, I carry a nice knife just for the fun of it every day, and then I carry a cheap knife, a budget knife that I actually use, so that I don't have to worry about messing up my nicer stuff. Fook Doosley is in the house. All right. What is going on? Well, how many people are we up to now? We're up to 11. Well, hey, we're over 10. All right. That's always a plus. See if we get a couple more, wait a few more minutes, and then for the late arrivers, we've got a box from Jimmy Crow that I'll be unboxing today. Wasn't sure if it'd show up today or not, but he sent me some knives, donated some knives for me to give away. He sent me 3, told me to keep 1, and don't pronounce it like bees. You want me to pronounce it like Neves instead? What was it he called you? Fuck nozzle or something one night? That was pretty good. But anyway, Jimmy sent me those. I offered to buy at least one, if not all of them. He swore up and down he wouldn't let me pay. And he told me to keep 1, give away 2, and then I will. So just as a show of gratitude, I'm going to donate 2 of my own knives and donate those or give away those at the same time. Don't know when I'll do it yet. Probably in the next week or something. Just kind of have to depend on how things look with work, if I'm going to be working overtime or not. Things get a little difficult at times when you don't get home for 12 hours or so. Yes, Jimmy he's a hell of a dude. Yeah, there's nothing else you can say about him. He's just a hell of a dude. Yeah, fuck nozzle. I was cracking up that night when he said that. I was literally dying. Freaking A, it is hot in my house. I don't know why my air conditioner is just not keeping up. It's not even that hot out today, but it is just not doing it. Sweating like a whore in church in here. We got enough for a party? Yeah, we do. Depends on what kind of party you're talking. The Knight's Edge. Oh, maybe I got to take my shoes off. I can put my feet up onto the table. You can get a good view for it, or give you a little viewing pleasure there. The Knight's Edge has got a live stream tomorrow. He'll be giving away a knife. Look him up. He's got himself a live stream. Oh, usually starts at what? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? I can't remember offhand. Pretty much anytime you get in the morning, he'll probably be going. We got TKE. You got it, Kenman. I'll see if I can get into your live tomorrow, TKE. I'm going to be getting up early, heading out fishing, and probably be spending the whole day on the river. It's been high, and I've been missing my fishing. But I'm going to get out there and, yeah, try to catch me some walleyes tomorrow. That would be the ultimate goal. Got a buddy coming over, and last time I went out and the water levels and conditions were similar to this, I had a limit in like 3 to 4 hours. So we're just hoping that we find some fish like that again tomorrow. Oh, let's see who else we got in here. Just making sure I haven't missed any chats and stuff. Mr. Eddie, you got a T600? Oh yeah, that T1000 is pretty tempting. All them big freaking beefy knives are just, I can't help but just drool over them. I just like big chunks of steel and titanium. They just make me happy. I don't know why. I can't help it. And the milling on that is just, it's grippy. It's smooth, but grippy. She's just fun. Like I said, I've probably never seen my pocket just because I don't know if I have a belt big enough to hold it up, but it's almost just fun to say you have it. TKE did a review on your T600. I'll have to look that up. If you guys ever want something just kind of fun, there's this little guy. My wife got him for me on Temu. It's actually got a little blade to it. Got a decent little edge. Got a little magnet in the back that holds it closed and holds it open. And yeah, it's just kind of a fun little fidgety thing. She got herself one that's a little slip joint. She bought it as a joke and didn't realize that I'd actually enjoy it. And I've been opening things with it, and I use it to open mail and all kinds of stuff all the time. Yes, yeah, TKE. I'll go and I'll just put on a playlist and I'll just run your reviews in the background all night and listen in. If you ain't wearing a belt and suspenders, you ain't EDCing enough. I got the belt. I just don't know that I want suspenders, and I don't know that I want my belt stretched out. Oh, for everybody that was here for my last live, I found my D100. So this will be when I do my giveaway. We'll roll this sucker for picking the 1 to 100. Just kind of a unique way to do it. But yeah, I had it out the last live and I set it off to the side, and I don't know if it just rolled underneath some of my stuff and didn't see it. I'm not sure. But I found it. That's the important part. That's what you did for Kenman, and look where he's at, 5K. Let's just make a deal in the knife community. Let's just start picking a random person and everybody pulls up their stuff and just lets it run. I don't wear bandoliers for my knives, right? Nope, sure don't. 2 pairs of suspenders, a loose belt. I got out of doing the real work in construction. Now I watch people work, so I'm going to need suspenders before too long because my belly's going to start hanging down. I'm going to have to need something else to hold the pants up. Yeah, typical TKE. Got to try to take all the credit. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. Mr. Eddie made TKE. He put him where he's at, right? Isn't that how that went? I don't remember. Been a lot of bullshit in the last couple weeks. Oh, we're back down to 10. Somebody dropped out. No big deal. Well, it's almost 5:30. What do you say we do a little unboxing? Let's see what the amazing Jimmy Crow sent me. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Oh, which one do we use? Let's use the OTF. Well, no, we'll use the little guy just because he's fun. TKE is nothing without Mr. Eddie. That's right. Again, this thing's got a pretty sharp little blade on it. I'm actually kind of interested to sharpen it up and put a little polished edge on it. I'll probably do that whole grind polish just to make it look cool. No reason not to. Robo is in the house. Cole is in the house. Look at that. Everybody's showing up all at once. You guys call each other and say, hey, let's go pester Iowa. Alrighty, we got all the fun information. We got a penguin, we got a CRKT pillar, and we got a parrot. And then he's got a list of everything he did. I'll read those off as we unbox here. And he says, please keep one for yourself as a gift for me and give away the others. That Jimmy Crow, he is something else. So let's see what we got. Got John Wayne casserole for the win. Kneel before the Zod. TKE. You and me. Mr. Eddie, you're right. Nothing without your knives that built my channel. As a matter of fact, like they are our knives. Like the Rosie. Yeah, I know, Delaney. That's what we get. So this here is the penguin that he did. Let's see what he says about the penguin. Dyed the scales racing red, flame anodized the hardware bronze, and acid etched the blade with lightning. So the racing red, we got the nice bronze looking hardware that he did. That does look pretty sweet with that racing red, and I can see it already. Yeah, the lightning ano, that looks pretty cool. Boy, that guy does some cool work. And he's about the nicest guy in the world, too. I talked back and forth with him on some emails, just left and right, going back and forth, trying to, Rosie torture test. Yeah, going back and forth, trying to get him to let me buy stuff from him or pay him back in some way, and he just absolutely would not accept it. The only thing he said he would accept is if I sent him some stickers if and when I get them. So, ooh, shadow carbon scales, you're right. That would be kind of cool. So yeah, we got the QSP parrot that we'll be giving away. Again, I don't know when this giveaway will be. Probably be in the next week or two. We'll see. I've got to see what work does. Oh, better put it back in its bag. I will set the bag on it for now. We'll be taking it out again on giveaway day. And it comes with all the paperwork and stickers and stuff. That one's got the D2 blade. Pull out the others and I'll put everything back in the box so I know what's what. Let's look at the other QSP. This would be the parrot. Fook, you leaving? Taking your son to the carnival. Well, have fun with that. Hopefully you guys have a good time. So, the parrot that he sent. Dyed the scales sapphire blue, flame anode the hardware bronze, then did a dry paintbrush pattern with the acid etch. So, we got the scales, the sapphire blue. That's pretty cool. Flame anode hardware. No, we're not focusing very well. There we go. Flame anode hardware to a bronze. And we got, oh yeah, that nice brush stroke pattern that he does. That's pretty cool. I like those. They just give it a very unique character to them. Very cool looking. Very nice donation. Greatly, greatly appreciated. EDC with DBD. What's up, buddy? Going over some stuff that Mr. Jimmy Crow sent me for some giveaways. Yes, Jimmy does do awesome work. He is the man. Like, he's one of the centerpieces of the community in my mind these days. I don't know what Jimmy's turnaround time is. He told me he was going to work on these things and get them sent right away. And he sent me the tracking information a day later. So I don't know if he had them done or partially done or what, but yeah, next thing you know, it was on my doorstep. All right, so this is the CRK2 pillar. He ground in tiger stripes and acid etched the scales, then sanded the flats, leaving the stripes. Flame anode, the scale, and the hardware bronze. So this is more scale work, but I can tell already it looks pretty badass. Oh yeah. So he put some custom tiger stripes on that sucker. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. Just a nice little EDC blade with those nice custom tiger stripe scales. That's neat. I really like that. Boy, that was a very generous donation. Holy cow. That's it's a copper scale, so I mean it's got some weight to it. Well, there I go, fucking up. Oh yeah, that's a washer in there. This is a washer construction. No wonder I was like trying to flip it, and it just doesn't want to flip. But yeah, he did some cool work to that. It's copper. He ground in those tiger stripes, and then flame anode it to make it the nice color. I mean, that's just very, very cool. I got to decide which one I want to keep because he says I have to keep one for myself, but this one I'm almost going to have to donate because that's just too nice of a knife for me to keep without or I'm going to have to give it away because it's too nice of a knife for me to keep from the donation if I don't drop it and break it, you know. McClutz, what can I say? Yeah, TKE's got all the stickers. Yeah, I did drop it, Mr. Eddie. You are correct. So when we do the giveaway, I'll cut out, well, I'll at least write down or whatever what he did with everything. And I'll send that with each knife. But yeah, that was super cool of him. Those are all really nice knives, and just he does such cool work. I greatly appreciate everything he does. Yeah, I mean, I was speechless when he said that he was wanting to send me something because I'm just a little fish in a big pond and just do this for fun. Yeah, yeah, that's too nice to keep. New knife on the floor, correct. Now I caught it before it went to the floor. If I dropped it and damaged it, I'd have to keep that one just because. But yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of a little fish in a big pond doing this for a good time. Yeah, it's just, I enjoy knives, so I kind of share that enjoyment with people and make little stupid videos to, yeah, share that with people. So pretty neat that somebody reached out and offered stuff like that. So I'll definitely be keeping him in mind. I haven't tried the citronella balls. They're right here. They smell like they'll work. We'll probably be going outside and eating dinner tonight. Might have to throw a couple on the table, just see if the mosquitoes are bad enough to be worth putting them out. But they haven't been bad the last couple days. Send me y'all's address on Discord or Insta. Compiling a sticker shipping list. Be out by October next year. Don't worry, budget. I'll get right on that list in like September of next year. Do you like custom knives but don't want the maker to be too friendly? How about Coons? That's a good one, TKE. If anybody doesn't know, which everybody in here does, TKE is quite the comedian when he's shouting out people's channels. I freaking love it. Freaking love it. That's half of my enjoyment I get out of lives is just reading his stuff he puts out there sometimes. Can I do a review when I use them? Oh, I'm sure I can. Well, I do a review of my Going Gear boxes, usually a few weeks before or after I get them, and I have a chance to kind of use the stuff. Everybody does unboxings on them. Nobody does reviews after using them. So yeah, I do a review a few weeks later. So yeah, you'll keep an eye out. You'll see a review of that. Probably be next week or the following. Just kind of see what kind of time I've got to actually use shit. But bag on the floor logo. I almost had knife on the floor, so you know that could be my logo. Oh, I love it. Cute little raccoon face on that logo. Want to pinch those cheeks. TKE helped you get a bunch of subs. Yeah, TKE's the man. He likes to he likes to shout people out and give people all sorts of extra subs and viewers, and that's incredibly nice of him. Thanks, Mr. Eddie, for making him. Otherwise, we wouldn't have him. You know, we wouldn't have anything to watch on Saturday mornings. We're too old for cartoons, man. We'd have no TKE either. Let's see the blade I'm making. Something fancy. I'll be interested to see that fancy blade. Uh-oh, Mama's home. Mrs. Iowa JK has entered the building. Yeah, actually use the gear, heaven forbid, you know. I get the stuff in the Going Gear bag, and like I said, everybody unboxes. Everybody says, well, I could use this for this. I like to actually try it, and I'll tell you if I like it or if I don't. There was some stuff that I didn't like, and I traded it or sold it, and other stuff I've loved, and I can't wait to use it more. There's actually some stuff I can't wait for hunting season to really get some use out of it. Brand New American, BNA, what's up, buddy? Just missed us doing some unboxing of some knives that Jimmy Crow sent me. There's a CRKT pillar with copper scales that he did a nice tiger stripe pattern on. There's QSP Parrot that has a lightning etch on it. How does the Militov feel with the left flick open? Let's see it. Well, I'm not very good with my left hand. So, well, and I like the way that their frame lock is because you don't have to worry about hitting it so much. But with my left hand, that's right where my thumb sits. So I'm going to try to do this without launching the knife. Yeah, I'm not a lefty. There, how's that? Had to hold it a little funny, but I got it. The action on this thing is stupid smooth. I mean, it takes no effort, and it just pops. Yeah, you just wanted to laugh at me. I know. I'm all right. I'm all right with people laughing at my expense. There, how's that? Better? Yeah, see, even the wife's laughing at me now. Oh, and she brought me McDonald's. What a sweetheart. Hi, baby. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
I'm officially a YouTuber. If you hadn't heard, she changed her YouTube handle to Mrs. Iowa JK, just so people can say Mrs. Iowa, and it's actually her. Budget, you got to go fancy up for dinner. Oh, there you go, eating out with the grandparents. That's fun. EDC with DVD says kisses to you, honey. Oh, poor Nick. She got herself a bald spot on her belly. One of our dogs had a ultrasound today, so she got a little bald patch. Black dog with a little bald patch on her belly.
Such a small patch compared to her belly.
Yeah, her belly's so big it's a little patch.
Poor baby.
Yeah, Kenman, I don't have many frame locks because I don't really like frame locks, but you know, with that long frame lock, there's so much spot to hit with your thumb. But with that, you have so much real estate to hit other than that. I actually really like that, even as a righty, because I don't have to worry about gripping it and flipping, especially when I try to front flip. My fingers want to grab right where that frame lock's normally at. But with this one, I can actually, you know, front flip it without catching. It takes me 3 tries, but you know. I mean, you can see there, I barely put any pressure on it and it just pops. Like it just wants to be open, and then when it's open, it wants to be closed. Can we see the dog? Which one? We have 3. Oh, come here, Nix. Come here, fatty girl.
Offer her a French fry.
Come here. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Oh. Here's the fatty. This is Nix. She's a Chow Sharpei mix. She's freaking out.
Here.
She's a sweetheart, though. About as gentle gets. She got herself a little bald patch. Don't know if you can see it. Yep, little bald spot. All right, let's see her. Oh God, she's heavy.
Yeah, she's about 60 pounds.
Oh, yeah. And then we got my dog. Oh, Spur. He's my buddy. Everybody loves Spur. He's just a silly boy. He's a Corgi cattle dog staffy mix. And just a general goofball, aren't you? He cracks me up because he's got a Corgi brain and a cattle dog body, and so he's kind of like a big noodle sometimes. EDC with DVD says more French fries. All right, down we go. Ugh.
Oh, man.
And then the old blind boy, he's down in the mudroom. I think Mrs. Iowa's going to get him. Ugh. Veritas. Robo, I actually won a knife through Bees, and he had picked the top 7 that you want, or ranked the 7 knives that are available. There was 2 Veritas. There was a Kaiser Original XL with like a cloudy titanium frame. It was really cool looking. Those were my top 3. And so I don't know about which knife I won yet. He hasn't gotten a hold of me. Yeah, this is the old blind boy. He's blind, he's deaf, but he's a sweetheart. He's almost 14 years old. Yeah, cloudy-eyed old boy. He just loves the snugs, and yeah, he's just living his best life. Poor fella's so confused. He is.
needs
He's
a French
always
fry.
very confused. Now I gotta watch out my fingers because he will grab. Because he can't see what he's snapping at. He just snaps. Want French fry? Smell it? Smell it? Yep, there it is. There, easy. He's kind of like a shark. When he smells it, it's on. Minda Milton. What's going on, Mom?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, silly old boy. He's had a couple ACL surgeries and all kinds of stuff, so he gets around a little. But yeah, we got to guide him everywhere, carry him up and down the steps. Yeah, he has all his teeth. Absolutely. Somehow, he's the oldest one. He has the most teeth. Well, I take that back. Spur's got all his yet. But Nix has had to have a couple pulled. She even has one of her canines pulled, so she's kind of got a little buck tooth thing going on there.
What?
Like MILFs, but like of the mind. How about badass shorts? Go see Minda Milton. He's doing better than Arkansas EDC. That's funny. Yeah, he surprises me how well he gets around these days, considering everything he's been through. And boy, he gets out into that lawn, he gets to tooting around, and there's no slowing him down. Yeah, it was my pleasure to share the puppers. Maybe I'll do some more videos involving them. You never know.
Nix is bossy.
Yeah, Nix is very bossy. She's a strong, independent black woman, and she acts like it. EDC with DBD, have a good night. Me wearing shorts? Yes, I'm wearing shorts. Or are you talking about the badass shorts that Mind the Milton could be wearing? DBD, I still, in one of your videos, I want to hear you say, I am Batman. You've got the absolute perfect voice for the I am Batman. Anybody got any big plans this weekend? I know Justin's going up to, where is she? Justin's going up to see Kenman. What's everybody else doing this weekend? Delaney, you got big plans? Anything like that? DVD's eating with the grandparents. I think that was DVD that's going to eat with the grandparents. It's hard to keep up with everybody. That's a skill in these lives that I was unaware of. Work and MC Live. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the MC Live, but I think there's going to be a shit ton of people. But there's also going to be some really nice prizes. Those knives are freaking insane that he's giving away. Yep, 6:30 Central tomorrow. Night's Edge, when's your live tomorrow? I'm trying to remember. When does yours start? Oh, where is she? Yeah. He was saying that that's what he remembers of Christian Bale and Batman. Where is she? Where is she? Aggie YT is back again.
Martha.
Well, goodbye, Justin. Yeah, Justin left a little earlier. He said he couldn't stay long. I think, I can't remember what he said he had going on tonight, but. Night's Edge, you still haven't told me when your live starts tomorrow. I'm trying to remember, because I'm going to be on the road and on the river, and I'll be with a buddy of mine, but he can kick rocks if he doesn't like it. He can swim back to shore. If I have enough reception, that's the key. Might be tough to keep reception while I'm out in the middle of the Mississippi. 9:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 a.m. Mormon time. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that'd be 10:30 a.m. Fancy Pants East Coast time. I run everything on Central. We're all Central here. 8:30 a.m. Mormon. That's definitely the first time I've heard that one, though. I like that. Yep, 10:30 in the Eastern. You got it. Fancy Pants time. City Slicker time. More like 9:42 a.m. I was like a minute late to mine today, but that's just because I was freaking trying to figure out my phone. I tried to do it horizontal, and then it decided that it was going to make me do it vertical for some reason. You know how YouTube is. It kind of tells you what it wants, and that's that. You ungrateful some bitches. TKE's going to come get you. What are you doing, honey? She set up her computer on the table, and
I'm going to do a little bit of work on this idea, but I was going to get on the
she's actually going to do some work
while I was doing it.
Yeah, I was say you got to mute it.
I did.
Okay.
I muted it. I don't normally have my work computer volume on, or I might be dinging all day with the HR chat.
Delaney, you still haven't answered. What are you doing this weekend? Any big plans? Night's Edge, you doing anything other than your live tomorrow? How long are you going to run? 2-3 hours. Yeah, I commented on your video to enter. If you guys want to enter to win the Sencut Serene in the Night's Edge's live tomorrow, go to his video that he posted, leave a comment. Hey, Kathleen Smith is in. Good to see you, Kathleen. Well, Brand New American, I'm on a computer. If I double tap my screen, it doesn't do me a whole lot, just saying. Well, I'm filming on the phone, watching on the computer. Do we have to be present to win, TKE? Like I said, I signed up, but I just don't know if I'm going to have enough signal to make it worth it. 9:40 a.m. Central Time. You're not going to do anything fun though. I know you're off till September, but summertime. Get out on the water, drink some beers, hang out with folks. Scroon should be past tense for screwed. You're correct. Oh, there you go. Yeah, TKE could use all the mods he can get, right? I don't think he's got enough. Someone didn't read the instructions. Who didn't read instructions, huh? Hashtag DSKFS. You're the only one of us worth a damn. Yeah. He has caretakers, you're correct. Oh yeah, honey, it is warm in here. I don't know why, but the air conditioner's not pulling its weight at the moment.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
No, I reset it, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, 800 mods and one person actually modding. That's about right. TKE, I put a comment on your video and then it disappeared. I don't know if maybe you've deleted it or something. I told you if I win, I promise I'll send feet pics, but then my comment seemed to disappear. And maybe it was just a glitch, but didn't know if maybe you saw that and deleted it before people started following suit. $20 to kick TKE in the shin on camera. I'd pay to see that. Yeah, mods are great unless you need something to be linked or moderated. Right. $20 is $20. That's right. $20 will get you a lot, depending on who you ask. I don't know. Can you time me out in my own live? I'm not sure. That would be pretty funny if you could time me out in my own live. Did you delete that comment? Or did I just not see it anymore? I'm really curious. Mrs. IOJK, yep, the wife's in. She's right. When I get bored, I just start searching for what knife I'm going to buy next. I saw Mr. Eddie's stuff disappeared for a second. Careful, I'll get my feet out. I'll lean back, I'll kick my feet up on the table. Just put them right here in front of the camera for you. It's tough to moderate when you're using your hands, you know. That's an abuse of power. Don't worry, I'm a mod on TKE's video or his lives, so. Just pee in the corner. Revenge is a dish served straight out of the freaking microwave. Love it. Careful, TKE. I gave you the hand or the wrench. I can remove the wrench. What did you do to Eddie? Did you run him off? There he is. Take the wrench. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Looking at the T1000. Yeah, that I have the same thing with the Arma. I just start gazing into it longingly sometimes, forget what I'm doing. Or these balls. We're gonna make it an even fight now. We'll never hear from Mr. Eddie or the Knight's Edge because now they're both moderators and they're just gonna silence each other constantly. Could be kind of fun.
Tit for tat.
The winner gets to keep their wrench. You're stone watching Rosie. How long have you had the Rosie now? There can be only one. Addicted to blades. What's up, my Iowa brother? What have you been cutting lately? Like tits and tats. Well, I mean, she's right there. She has like 20.
Probably more than that. Now.
Yeah, probably in the 30s for how many tattoos she's got. Here we go. Just so I feel like I'm at home even when I'm in my lives, Mrs. Iowa JK is now the managing moderator. She's the boss.
Uh-oh.
Born 400 years ago in the highlands of Arkansas EDC. What's happening? Yep, same shit, different. You just cutting bottles. You gotta have something fun to cut. It's summertime. You got any watermelons or anything like that? Any summer fare to slice? He's immortal and he's not alone. Yep. Mama's the boss, as it should be. You're correct, Cole. Keeps me out of trouble. Weldon Carey, welcome. Yeah, I'm growing some watermelons, some spaghetti squash, things like that. Well, since we've got some people that weren't in earlier, I'll show off the stuff that Jimmy Crow sent me. He sent me some stuff to give away. Told me to keep one, give away the rest. So we got a CRKT pillar with copper scales, and he did a tiger stripe on them, and then anode them to give it that nice kind of yellow color.
Looks like a perch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the wife, Mrs. Iowa JK says it looks like a perch. She's a fisher, like I'm a fisherman. But yeah, we got that one. Then. Isn't it crazy what you find when you accidentally scroll into different lives? We were watching MPG the other night, and it was some Asian lady with saggy boobies and a tank top and short shorts dancing around. I about got dizzy every time I accidentally scrolled up. So the second knife that he sent me to give away, or keep, whichever is my choice. This one is the QSP Parrot. He dyed the scales this nice blue color, and then he did the paintbrush etching that he does. That's really cool. I love it when he does that paintbrush etch. And then he anoded the hardware all to bronze, or bronze color. So that's the second one. He almost got sucked in, yeah. Go back and give her my MySpace address. And then the third knife he sent me is the QSP. I think it was the Penguin. Yeah, Penguin. And he dyed the scales racing red. Did a anno on the hardware, making it a bronze color, and then he did a lightning etch on the blade, D2 blade. I even offered to send him some of my knives to do some of his work on, and then I would donate or give away those, and he refused. He said, nope, I'll work on my knives, and you'll give away my knives, and you can keep one of them. So I'm going to give away his knives that he sent. I'll keep one, but then I'm going to give away 2 of my own as well. So that way we're going to have 4 knives being given away. And chances are there's going to be about 10 to 15 people in here. So your chances of winning Jimmy Crow knife or one of my knives is pretty good. So not sure when it'll be yet. That will come in the future when I figure out when. We don't know yet. But was she hot, Arkansas? Well, is she Arkansas hot or is she everybody else hot? No offense.
Sweet jiggling Jesus.
Indian lady bouncing. I might have to get back onto my phone just to see some of these. If you scroll up, it's like Joe Exotic, a woman and dancing and worse. That any
Got a
we
Freudian slip.
TKE always has a Freudian slip. He is a Freudian slip. Oh, what'd you win, Addicted to Blades? What'd you win and from where? From who? Arkansas EDC says he won an Ethan Grow on knives, I guess. That's cool. Kenman's on the big screen. You work faster than Kenman. Kratos Knife OTF. Oh, that sounds nice. I don't know that I've ever heard of a Kratos Knives OTF. I'm gonna have to look that up. What kind of price range are those? I love my OTFs, but I don't like to spend a shit ton on them. This is my SOS OTF. This is probably my favorite just because it's a nice knife, but it's not as fancy as my Max Ace, so I don't have to worry about damaging it or beating it up or whatever. But my Max Ace is just so pretty. Knight's Edge, you gotta run. That's too bad. Yeah, Eddie is kind of AF. Yeah. Well, that ain't bad. I'll Addicted to Blades. You got to do a review or something on that. I'm curious to see what it's like. Unfortunately, when you get into somewhat budget OTFs, it's a dangerous game because they're either really nice for the price or they really suck for the price. Seems like there's really no in between. He'll take it on Millennium. Oh, you just got your giveaway stuff from TKE. Which giveaway was that? Was that last week? I was with the family out at Maquoketa Cave State Park last week, so I caught a little bit of it, but not all of it. Anybody that's late arriving, I got the Wii Wrecker in the Going Gear EDC Club premium box. Those scales are just sweet. I love that gold. It just pops. I love the shine of it. Well, good. I'm glad it's got good action. I'll have to look into those for $80. That's a hard to beat budget or hard to beat buy for an OTF. I have some Lightning OTFs, but unfortunately the steel is just junk on those. You make like 3 cuts and they're dull, and you got to sharpen them again. When I was sharpening, it was crazy because it's so soft. It doesn't just leave a burr. It's like a ribbon of steel that actually comes off of it. It's nuts. Do you like to weld? How about carrying shit? Why not do both at the same time with weld and carry? Go visit his page. Like all his videos. Put on his videos in a playlist. Just let him run. What are you doing, Spur?
He's just barked at him moving his foot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think Kai scared him because he moved his foot and Spur was half asleep. Yeah, everybody go to everybody's channel and just pick a day and just let the videos run. Just give them all the view time in the world. Help pull them up on multiple devices and just let them play in 12 different places and just leave them running. Do you live in a swamp and look like Shrek? Damn it, I can't link.
Okay.
TK's gone, go on sub. That's great. I can always feel the love in our little community. It's nice that we can shoot each other so much shit and everybody takes it pretty well. I hate it when people just get pissed off over dumb stuff. Anybody that sees my friends and I hanging out always wonder if we hate each other because we make fun of each other so much. You run videos on your phone on mute while you watch stupid stuff on the computer. There you go. I just watch stupid stuff on my phone while I'm watching other stupid stuff on the TV. No idea what we're saying, but giving us some watches. There you go. Hey, we appreciate it. Tomorrow's the last day of your ban. What'd you do? Did you post something on Instagram and they didn't like it, took it down, gave you the ban? What are you giggling at, honey?
Mr. Eddie.
Oh. Mr. Eddie's quite the character.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's quite the character. There are some very interesting characters in the knife world. YouTube banned you for graphic knife content. Did you cut yourself? Blade HQ 3 days ago, still sitting there saying awaiting pick. I hate it when that happens. I've had a couple things that did that. I ordered a pair of binoculars from Midway USA this spring, and they were accepted by the post office, and then they sat there waiting for well, they says they were accepted, but they never shipped. They sat there for 2 weeks before we finally got them figured out, and they just started going on their own. Mr. Blade Walker's in the house. Good seeing you, Blade Walker. I was kind of wondering if you'd show up. Arkansas EDC likes playing with sticks. Yeah, Weldon Carey, I got to be careful because I was hoping to this winter if and when I shoot a deer to have some pictures of, my 80-10 or 80-15 with maybe a little blood on the blade or something from field dressing the deer. Nothing super graphic, but just it laying like on the deer's hide or, propped up in the antlers or something with just a little bit of blood on the blade. And I don't know how well that'll go over, but we're going to try. I can say it's educational and pretty much anything's okay. Hell, I could field dress the deer on video and just say it's educational, and you can do just about anything. First strike is a week ban. Damn. Blade Walker, hope you're doing well. Saw your video earlier today. Take all the time you need. Reset yourself. Get rid of all the bad shit. Sometimes you just got to take a step back and go back to what's important. We all get caught up in all this stuff sometimes. Yeah, Blade Walker, if you're on your phone, swipe up on the live and see what your video is. Some people got random chicks dancing around, and the other day on MPGs, I had a random Asian woman with saggy boobs and short shorts dancing around. We're kind of curious what everybody else is finding. Don't do it, Blade Walker. Yeah. You got a dude putting on makeup. Well, that says a lot about your algorithm there, Miss Reddy. Maybe you just flipped your camera and you're just getting a video yourself putting on the makeup. I don't know. You're not gonna find out. Yeah, it can be scary. Sometimes you accidentally try to scroll and chat and you scroll and you're like, holy cow. You got somebody in a casino. At least yours is a little better. Outed by the algorithms. Yeah. You're surprised you came back. Robo, you were one of my winners in my last giveaway, weren't you? How'd that go? Did you get your knife? I'm trying to remember which one you won. Can't even remember what I gave away now. I gave away the Civivi Praxis and the Warspear Deggery. Oh, Blade's gifted to you. Either way. Let's see. Yeah, you got the Warspear Deggery. I love that knife. I'll probably order another one. I still got my little piece of paper sitting here. Pens and pen blades. How's it going? Is that like Apple Pen, Pen Apple? That song got stuck in my head so bad when it came out. It was the dumbest freaking thing ever, but I just couldn't get it out of my head sometimes.
Pineapple, apple, pen.
Yeah. Well, this is PAPB. Fountain pens. Okay. You're a little fancier than me. I just use whatever I got in my pocket.
I want a pen.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Iowa JK wants one of the Balisong pens. She saw one and she's like, "Ooh, I want one of those for my office so people can come in and I can like flip it around and intimidate them." BNA, you heading out? Good seeing you. Glad you came. Yeah, they look like they'd be fun, but I hear they're all just cheap plastic, so if you drop it, they have a tendency to break, and she likes dropping things, so I don't know. That'd be a good idea for her. I can't say much, though. I almost dropped the pillar earlier.
Oh, my
That CRKT pillar. I dropped it and caught it right down here. Oh, first person to reach out for sticker swap. That's awesome. Mrs. Iowa JK sometime is gonna, she's thinking about designing me some stickers and making some on her Cricut, but we're still in the thought process on that. Like I said earlier, I'm just a little fish in a big pond doing this for fun, so it's kind of a thing. You do not drop your pens, yeah. You are correct, honey. Drop your pen with a nurse and you aren't getting it back.
Especially the ones that say per my last email.
Yeah.
Or you're replaceable.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Mrs. Iowa AK is my wife. She's sitting right next to me. She just decided she wanted to get on and watch and be able to comment, and she's my managing moderator. She's the boss, just like at home. Get a Brother printer and print stickers. Well, she's got that Cricut that she keeps wanting to use, so she wants to design something, and she can actually make like vinyl stickers with it that people could put on whatever that are
I can
gonna.
engrave wood and metal too.
Yeah, she's got an engraving thing too, to where she could engrave wood and metal. So yeah, we'll play with it. We'll see. Yeah, nurses have a thing with pens. Did I miss something that you're telling, or you're calling Arkansas EDC a fatty? I missed something on that one. Sharpies and gel pens. Oh yeah, RoboArt. I'm trying to remember. Didn't I see something? You had a anniversary coin or something. Dental, if I remember correctly. Nurses with lots of things are hot.
So many of them are so mean though.
Yeah, Blade Walker. I know it's good advertising, and honestly, it's one of those things where I've actually never asked for a subscriber. The only time I've ever said anything about likes is when somebody types it and I read it in the chat. I'm just doing this for fun. Like if people show up, great. It's just oh, you sent him the screenshot of the girl, the yoga girl. Oh boy. Yeah, I just like I said, I just kind of started doing this for a good time because why not? I was watching everybody else do the videos and stuff. 1 year clean for being a sexual offender. God. Now you have a gay black dude talking about aliens. I want to go back to where I was before. Yeah, you never know what you're going to scroll into. It can be scary when you're scrolling through lives. But on occasion, you get lucky, and there'll be a UFC pay-per-view going on, and somebody will broadcast it live, and you can kind of watch it in the background. I don't usually complain about that. Yeah, I just pens and blades. I'm with you. I just it's for fun, you know. I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate people liking and things like that. But you know, if I get 100 subscribers and never more, I mean, I'm at what 152 now, which is cool. But like, I'm never looking to do it for money. I'm never looking to do it for a living. I post in my free time. I have fun with it. Whenever you have something that's a hobby that you make into a job, it takes all the fun out of it. And I don't like that idea. I like to enjoy my knives and enjoy the folks that I get to interact with. And I don't want to put too much stress into it. Yeah, but remember, Blade Walker, to each their own. To us, or to them, we're freaks too. So it is what it is. Everybody's got their own space. I usually try not to judge too much because there's always somebody judging back.
And you married a freak show.
Yeah, and I married a freak show. Yeah. My wife's wearing moon phase top and moon earrings, and she's got all sorts of stuff tattooed all over her.
Witchy shoes.
Oh, she's got witchy shoes with steel toes on them today.
I also like taxidermy.
I also can't say like, sub, comment. I figure most people know that. Yeah. People love freak shows and train wrecks. Hey, I've got subscribers. It's obvious that people like it. Yep, I try to leave all the judgment at the door. I try not to judge people too much. Blade Walker says that's hot. She does have like 30 tattoos now, Blade Walker. She just got one last week. But yeah, like I said, I try to check my politics and check my judgment at the door. Yeah, live and let live. Let people do their thing. It's not my place to yuck somebody's yum. You go judging everything. Not even bees are safe. You gotta scroll twice now to get past the yoga girl. Yeah, I like me some tats too. What you looking at, babe? You don't know?
I felt like there was something weird over here, but not really.
Yeah. She's got all sorts of weird stuff everywhere.
Keenan's grandpa's ashes.
Yeah. No more scrolling. Yeah, that's safe. Yeah, tats are for sinners, you know. As I show off my tattoos.
Yeah, well, that tattoo I just got.
Yeah.
Probably going to hell.
We're already going to hell. It's all good. I actually heard something the other day that really makes me think. And not to get into religion, I'm not a religious person. This was just kind of funny. But if there's a God and a devil, and the devil is punishment, or if the devil doesn't want you to listen to God, then why would he burn you in hell? Wouldn't it be more of a party where he's celebrating you doing what he wanted? Something that kind of hit me kind of funny. I thought it was interesting, just the thought of it. But yes, Kathleen, there's way too much judgment in the world. Uh-oh, Arkansas is sending Eddie more crazy people that he's finding on scrolls. Yeah, there's too much judgment already in the world. Screw it. Just be you and be happy. That's the important part.
Can do no harm.
Do no harm. You got it. Blade Walker just said that in his video earlier that he posted. He needs to concentrate on being him and being happy. If more people spent their time doing that, it'd be a better place. That's for sure.
Hail thyself.
What's that, honey?
Hail thyself.
Hail thyself. You got it. Now I'm really curious if you're telling Mr. Eddie to make that his logo.
Well, what about that sticker I made you? The first thing I tested.
Oh yeah, the boobs and guns.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was. Tits and triggers or something like that. It was literally the first thing she made me was a vinyl that had a set of boobs on it, and it had 2 pistols hanging from the nipples with the trigger guards. I thought about putting it on stuff, but I decided just to keep it since it was the first thing she made me. Now she's going to find it. Yeah, she got the cricket and turned into a whole crazy road we've been going down. Weldon Carey has a 200 sub giveaway coming up with a Jimmy Crow knife. If I want to enter, stay tuned. Just a heads up. I did see, I think I saw, was it you that posted something about that? People with tattoos are the worst, but for real, the worst. Hey, I'll be the worst and be proud of it.
I'll be
Yeah, Weldon Carey, I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that's it. This is the first sticker she made me.
Someone else's design, but
Yeah, somebody else's design, but I just like it. It's fun. You're at 162. I'm at 152, so I'm right in that same range as you are. You sent it to me on Discord. Now I'm afraid my phone's filming, so I can't look at it. But yeah, I'm afraid to see what it's gonna be. You need one of those stickers in your bathroom? I got your address. We could send you one. I could have her make up another one and send it your way. And it's vinyl too, so this is the stuff that you can put like on your car and shit, and it's gonna stay put. It's pretty good material. Put it on your leg, Robo. Tree Fitty. Stare at it while you meditate. Meditate or meditate? It is a pretty big sticker. I mean, it's one that you'd put on a car or something. Hey, look at that. Weldon Carey, you got yourself a new sub. Awesome. Guns Bobbies can stare at both all.
you got too excited.
Yeah, I say I think you. The dude with Goonies dancing with long blonde hair. Which one? There's a few that. Oh, what the hell's the one dude's name that thinks he's all cool and shit these days? He's getting out doing music and it sounds like shit. Just my own personal opinion, but either or, spelling be damned. That's right. Yeah, it'd be great for like a trailer or like I said, like a tailgate on a truck, something like that. Back windshield. Eating and typing with one hand. Yeah, sure, that's what you're doing with the other hand. You want me to hold this here a little bit longer? Corey Feldman, yeah, that's his name. I still got my McDonald's sitting here. I haven't touched yet. I keep smelling those fries. Bazinga. Yeah, Corey Feldman, he's been through some shit and he hasn't taken it well from what I've seen. I don't see much about him, but what I do see usually isn't very positive. But hey, we all go through our shit.
That's on childhood trauma.
Yeah, childhood trauma, you got it. I can only imagine the shit he went through being a childhood actor, especially getting where he was.
Pretty sure he got sexually assaulted.
You hate McDonald's? I'm not a big fan of it, but hell, if the wife's gonna bring it home and offer me supper, I'm gonna eat it. It's one of those things that when we take a dog to the vet, the dog gets chicken nuggies, and so we just pick up McDonald's to eat at the same time. Yeah, spent too much time with Michael Jackson. Some of his stuff, it's almost like he's trying to be Michael Jackson now, it seems. It's not my cup of tea. Oh, poor Kai's down there groaning. Just Nate, Cedar Rapids, Iowa in the house. There you go. We're in Coggin. We're only 30 minutes north. I actually was just working down in Cedar Rapids today. Firehouse subs, yeah. Firehouse is great.
Ooh.
Yeah, Culver's has got great stuff. Uh-oh, she's typing, and she looks very satisfied with herself.
Culver's coolers.
Oh, yeah, Culver's does have good coolers. Just Nate, I just subscribed to you. I was gonna do that the last time I saw you on a live and I forgot, and I remembered now, so I just did it. You're on a break right now, work till 2 a.m. Where are you working at? Those are some interesting hours. Yeah, one of these days. What's that? Nordstrom. Yeah. One of these days I will start learning all the fun fancy stuff where I can switch camera to computer screen and yada 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 and all that good stuff. There you go, Nate. I just clicked on a couple of your opened up a couple of your shorts and hit the like button on them and stuff. That way hopefully my subscription sticks. I hit it sometimes. I'll have like 5 subscriptions pop up and then 2 days later they're all gone. So I don't know if it's something with YouTube that does that or what, but I hear that helps, so hopefully it sticks. I'll keep an eye on your stuff. I'm always looking for more stuff to kill time when I'm on a slow day at work or something. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because people don't like something or watch enough stuff that the subs disappear, but it's weird. It depends on how you get them too. I know Titanium Justin had a bunch of subs join him from a Tri-State Live, where Tri-State was sending people there to, watch one of the videos, like, subscribe, and comment, and all that good stuff. I think he said he gained like 150 subs, but then the next day, 95% of them all dropped because they went there to sub just long enough to get the giveaway entry and nothing else. So, unfortunately, it's one of those things, but it is what it is. Like I said earlier, it's all about doing it for fun. Don't take it too serious. Yeah, exactly. They think people aren't actually watching the content, so they think they're a bot. Yeah, hopefully when I go out fishing tomorrow, I'll get some more nice footage. I'll have the old GoPro running on the boat. Hopefully we catch some nice fish and get some more footage to put up. I don't know if people like watching fishing videos. Again, I just do it for fun. You never know what you're going to catch if you don't film it. Yeah, it seems like when they do drop, it is a couple at a time. It's never just like one. It's just like, you'll have them and then the next day they're gone. I just try not to look at it too much. If you spend too much time looking at it, that's all you focus on. In my mind, you lose sight of what you're there for, which is the knives and the love of knives. I'm going to buy knives regardless of if I'm on YouTube or not, and make the wife angry because I'm spending all my money on knives. But as long as I buy her something nice every now and then, she's usually pretty happy. Yeah, KDK is very close to 5K. I'm looking forward to that. Yep, come for the knives, stay for the people. You got it. I usually don't spend too much time looking at a Blade Walker, but if I pop onto my channel to look at a comment or something like that, I just happen to typically breeze through, and a couple times a week I'll just be like, oh look, I got another one. Sweet. And just be happy that I got what I got. I do a few shorts here and there, nothing special. Yeah. MySpace top 8, those were the days. Mr. Eddie, is that a purple poo?
It's pink.
Pink poo? Either way, it's pee-pee. Yeah, Kenman, I don't want to give away all my secrets though. I could do some like voiceovers or something if I wanted to, but I do the same thing. I troll crankbaits. That's my favorite way to do it. I mean, I could say what colors I'm using and stuff like that, but really it's the same thing. I try to go about the same speed and go about the same place, and yeah. I would love to go live while fishing. I just don't know if I'll have the signal. The Mississippi River is kind of a fickle bitch when it comes to signal. You'll have signal, like perfect signal for 20 feet, and then all of a sudden you'll have nothing. And then you'll be back to perfect signal. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. I'll get on there trying to watch like a, I never show the exact location. But I'll get on trying to watch like a UFC fight or something like that. And, yeah, there's a few shorts and videos of her doing all those things. But I'll watch something and it's a bitch trying to keep the signal going. Yeah, there's a short on mine where she's in the front of the boat and I got the camera right in front of her and she goes, I peed over there and I peed over there while my buddy's sitting behind her. And then, yes, she has swatted me a few times with the pole. And then she looks at me and goes, really, you didn't? Because I accidentally had a bluegill pee on her when I picked it up. And she did the whole head shake. We give her crap about it all the time. We made a GIF of it and send it back and forth with people. Kai, are you okay down there? You're just groaning.
Stuff, Bubba.
Holy shit, we've been going for 90 minutes. I was only planning on going for like an hour. But people keep showing up and we keep having all this great conversation. I got the boss moderating now and everything.
Mom's over here working.
Yeah, she's multitasking. She's working and moderating at the same time.
Wants to learn about safe
Because she's
transfers.
talented. What keeps pulsing and vibrating? I don't know of anything pulsing and vibrating. I know our dog is down here going, and just whining, grunting. I have no idea what that would be. Like I said, it could just be him groaning. Next.
Or something shaking on the table. Is it me typing?
Oh, yeah, she's typing. That could be it. You might be hearing her clickety-clacking. Shouldn't be the house. The air conditioner's running, but that doesn't make much noise. curious to know what it is. I'll have to watch it back and see if I can figure out what it is. I've got tinnitus. My ears just ring all the time. I never know the difference between random sounds. Too many years of shooting guns and doing stupid shit. It is a 1905 house. It is an old house. Who knows? People could have died in here. Yeah, it's a very old house, but it's ours. We like it. It's all been remodeled, so that makes us happy. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to watch it back because I don't know. There's literally nothing vibrating. There's nothing, unless I've got notifications. I got 8 notifications on my phone, so maybe that's what it is. You're hearing the vibration of that. I do have a metal detector, and I've tried going around the yard, but I just find a bunch of random little chunks of steel. I'm sure a rich old lady was shoved down those stairs in the 40s. Oh, these are nothing. You should see the stairs into the basement. Those are the deadly ones.
There's no drywall here.
Yeah. When it got remodeled, it's all drywall now. Except for the ceilings. The ceilings are still the original plaster lath. Dead bodies in the drywall. Live ghost hunting. There you go.
We could go to Villisca.
Yeah, there are some haunted places in Iowa. The Villisca murder house where somebody or a whole family was axe murdered. You've never been in a house with a basement? Every house here has a basement for the most part. It's not much of a basement. It's just limestone walls and keeps the hot water heater and the air or the heater and all that good stuff.
Not everyone lives in Tornado Alley.
Yeah, we live in Tornado Alley, correct. Knives and ghost. We'll go ghost hunting. That's the dog. We'll go ghost hunting with our knives for defense. I'll carry the Arma and I'll just threaten to beat him in the head with it.
Do you need help
That'll
up?
scare him away.
Do you need help up? Old man.
He's a whining old man.
You can't get up.
Your witch lives in Kentucky.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's whining.
Oh.
He's got one of the weirdest barks.
What are you doing? How about that?
Oh, you got shelters outside? Yeah, some places around here I guess do that, but most places, especially in small communities and old houses. Yeah. A lot of old houses have the basements. And this is definitely an old house. You need to go potty, buddy? Did you feed them when you get home?
I did not yet.
Okay, that's probably what it is. Yeah, he's got a hell of a bark. He'll make your ears ring like crazy. Oh, I know. Pull him out. He's probably just got to pee.
He's probably gonna poop.
Yeah, that could be too. He thinks he's pretty badass. He thinks he's gonna attack and do all sorts of nasty stuff, but he can't even see what he's looking at. Grizzle Bear, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. You have a few ex-witches too, but not married. Just moved from Chicago, had a basement. Now you live in Tennessee, no basements there. Live in an apartment. We're looking for a house. No basements in Hawaii or Georgia. Good point. Yeah, in Iowa, basements pretty much a given, unless it's a small like slab home. It's pretty much a given, especially with all the old farmhouses and stuff. This house was one of the first ones in this town, so yeah, it's an old one. I'd love to finish the basement and enlarge it. It's a stone wall basement in the middle, and then it's just crawl space for everything else. Must be a Yankee thing. Hey, I'm not going to complain. Call me whatever you want. My hot water heater and everything's in the basement, not in my way. More living space. Plus, if and when we have a tornado, I got a place to go. Yep. Definitely good to have during tornado season. Yeah. Well, this is Iowa. We usually grab a bush light and go sit on the deck and watch whatever storm's coming in until it starts raining sideways. That's part of the fun of it. If it's blowing too hard, we go in the garage and open the door so we can stay back away from it and stay dry. Well, we've been going for 99 minutes now. Holy cow. Time flies when you're having fun with good folks. You pet alligators there. We pet possums and raccoons and all that fun stuff. We got a family of possums living in the abandoned building across the way. An old garage. Sit in the middle of your living room and scream. What's that do for you? Where's that get you? Well, what do you think, folks? Ever had a fox? I have not had a fox. Well, I take that back. We've had foxes nearby. We do see them in some of the areas near town, but we don't have any really locally. Keep going. Well, it says there's 8 watching in here right now. One of them's my wife. One of them's my computer. So that means there's 6 people in here right now. Granted, all 6 people are good folks. Just think, if this is how many people we have when I do my giveaway, pretty much everybody's going to win something. I'm going to have to limit it to 1 prize per person. Another hour, yeah, another hour. Yeah, Weldon Carey, I'll be giving stuff away. We'll see. I'm planning on 4 knives because Jimmy Crow donated 3, 1 for me and 2 to give, and so I'm gonna do 2 of my own, and we'll see how many people are in it. If it's like this and there's only like 6 people, I might do 2 more and just say everybody gets a knife. I'll be like Oprah. Everybody gets a knife. Who knows? I might feel crazy that day. I've done weirder things. Kennyman still's alive on the floor. Yeah, Kenman, you're gonna have to do a live with Justin when he comes up. Tell him to text me and let me know it's happening, because yeah, I'll see if I can get enough signal to tune in. Be a good time. All right, folks, we're at 102 minutes. I think we're gonna call it good. I still gotta eat my supper and stuff. Yeah, I got some other shit I gotta take care of. Gotta go check the garden and all that fun stuff. Early afternoonish. All right, sounds good. I might still be fishing, might not. Hopefully we limit out fast enough I don't have to be out there that long, but we'll see. I've been out there for 12 hours before. Nix! You little fat shit.
She ain't listening.
Nope, she pushed Kai out of the way. She's eating his food.
Bam!
But, all right, guys. Well, thanks everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it was a great time. Great live stream. Had a lot of fun. These are actually a blast. I really like interacting with people this way, because you can only interact so much just in chat, and this is just a little extra way to kind of let you guys know who I am and all that fun stuff, and who
Thanks.
she is.
Thanks for babysitting my husband.
Yeah, babysitting me for a while. Keeps me out of her hair. All right, everybody. Good seeing everybody. Hopefully we'll see you all on MC's live tomorrow night, and hopefully everybody's a winner. Got some good stuff. Sounds like it's going to be given away. So, see you around.